What up? What up? What up? Welcome to the Hot Button Sports Show. I'm your host, Isaac Lane. And today we are talking about the one and only infamous Tampa Bay Buccaneers, baby. What's up, Hot Button Nation? I'm here with another video. Listen, for those of you who may be getting a little fatigued with the Tampa Bay Buccaneer commentary, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to pull out some, some lumber, a hammer or something, build a bridge and get over it. The Buccaneers, that's my squizzard. And we just came fresh from the NFL 2021 draft. I got a video talking about Joe Tryon. I got a video talking about Kyle Trask. Don't worry, within the next 7 days, I am going to be releasing some more videos dealing with some other hot button topics, but I'm going to stay right here in this vein with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm not going to bore you with, well, it's really not boring when you're Super Bowl champs, but I'm not going to bore you with details on who we drafted and what rounds they came in. I believe it was an overall good draft. It was a stress-free draft, and we approached this draft as the Super Bowl champions. Plus, we re-upped all 22 starters from last year. So we was just drafting out of complete luxury. But I want to make an argument that Robert Hainsey, the 95th pick of the 2021 draft, coming in the third round by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Robert Hainsey from the University of Notre Dame, an offensive lineman, was our best pickup. Or should I say, as the video suggests, our most surprising pickup. Not surprising in terms of, I can't believe we got him, but I believe he's going to turn out to be one of the better picks from this draft, and maybe outside of Joe Tryon, he might just be the best pick that we selected in this draft. First and foremost, let's start by talking about what Robert Hainsey is. He is an agile offensive lineman. He is an agile offensive lineman simply because he can play offensive tackle or he can play the guard position. Some wanted Quentin Myers, but listen, I believe Robert Hainsey is a great addition. He is a great pickup. I believe he started for 3 seasons at the University of Notre Dame. Notre Dame is known for pumping out some pretty decent offensive linemen. He is about, He's about 305, 306 pounds. He's not the tallest offensive lineman that you'll come across. He's very top heavy. He needs to gain some weight in that butt, need to gain some weight in them legs, but he knows how to push and how to move his guy out of the way. He knows how to play football. He is a 2-year captain coming out of the University of Notre Dame. And I believe from day one, Robert Hainsey can come in and learn, soak up knowledge, and compete. Now, here is where the commentary gets a little controversial and maybe even a little sticky. I don't believe that he's going to come in and compete for a starting position unless there's injury, which is the reason why I love the signing, just in case we have an offensive lineman to go down. Whether it's an offensive tackle or an offensive guard, we can slide Robert Hainsey in and he can fill a void. You see what happens when an offensive lineman go down just by watching the Super Bowl, the recent Super Bowl that we just had. The Chiefs don't have their starting offensive tackle, and they get ramsacked by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not saying we wouldn't have won if they had it, but listen, if you don't have your offensive line in check, you're not going to win too many games in the NFL, especially not the biggest game of the year. So he answers that question as far as depth. Let's talk about what he's not going to be asked to do. Are y'all ready? Unless there's an injury, and unless maybe next year, got some inspiring contracts on that O-line. I think Ali Marpet might be coming up, not sure. But he won't be asked, here it is, drum roll please, to block for Tom Brady. this may be Tom Brady's last year. If it's not this year, it's definitely going to be next season. That's just the truth. That's the harsh reality of it. So, with the addition of Robert Hainsey, with us getting Tristan's Wirth last year, and with maybe Kyle Trask or whoever becomes the quarterback after Tom Brady, what picking Robert Hainsey does is it puts whoever's going to be the quarterback for the future, immediate future following Tom Brady, you give them an opportunity to at least have an opportunity to excel. That's what this pick does. It puts who's ever going to be the next signal caller for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in position to at least have some time to be able to develop and excel while they're the quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Because for sure, you're going to have Robert Hainsey, you're going to have Tristan Wirfs. I believe Robert Hainsey is going to learn from these offensive linemen, Ryan Jensen, Ali Marpet. He's going to learn from Tristan Wirfs. He's going to learn by being thrown in the trenches against that stud defensive line in practice. So he's only going to get better. Unless he turns out to be a completely worthless bust, which I highly disagree. That's highly unlikely that happens. He is going to develop, and I believe that the picks that we selected, especially this one, was Jason Light saying, listen, Tom Brady is not going to be here that much longer. Who's to say Bruce Arians even be here that much longer? But we have to have some things, some foundational pieces set up so that this ship can still run for the foreseeable future. Robert Hainsey is arguably, I believe, one of, outside of Joe Tryon, the best pick for setting up our future, for shoring up that offensive line, not for this season and not just for this season, just in case an injury happens, but for the future. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about Robert Hainsey? Would you have picked him with the 95th pick in the draft? Who are some other guys that you would have picked? Listen, I'm saying this while I got your attention. Let me know in the comments how you feel about Robert Hainsey and my commentary on that. But, man, I really wanted to get Puka Williams, man. I know he got picked up, then undrafted by the Bengals. We needed a guy like Puka Williams because we got some great skill studs. But one thing we don't have, and we hadn't had in a long time, is, or ever, as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, is somebody who can just straight blaze, like just completely change games with their speed, especially, returning kicks or punts or whatever. So I wish we would have picked up Puka Williams, but that's neither here nor there. But Robert Hainsey is my surprise pick for the NFL 2021 draft for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, comment. I love talking to the Hot Button Nation. Hit me up. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know how you feel about this. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out.